Welcome, Gemini, to 12th House Tarot reading. My name is Mouse, and this is your reading for the year of 2025. We are doing a 12-card spread. We're breaking it down into each quarter, giving you my interpretation of what's going to be happening. And this is obviously just a template. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take notes, screenshot stuff. I know anytime I do a reading in my calendar, I'll write down on the top by the month, what the card was for that month. It kind of helps. But Gemini, let's see what we got going on for you. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, again, this is the yearly spread, but I do weekly readings as well. So come back over the weekend to get your weekly reading. We're going to just pull from the top of the deck as we do. And we're going to start, and we're going to go in threes for each quarter. So we have January, February, and March. March. So we're starting out with the Queen of Cups, my friends. That could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's water. There's emotion. There's expressing your power and your maturity around that. You are encouraged to follow your intuition with this Queen of Cups. There is some creativity that's coming about in January. I do feel that it's maybe a little slower than usual in regards to taking action on things. Now, in February, you have the Emperor, and he is all about the discipline. He is all about getting stuff done. TCB, baby, taking care of business. Now, the thing about this Emperor is he has his armor on underneath his cloak. So he is at the ready for whatever, whenever. So that's just a good lesson for anyone, is to be ready. No matter what are you ready? If somebody said, hey, let's go, I got a trip to Italy. Can you come with me? Let's do it. Do you have the money saved up for that? Can you get the time off? Do you have your passport up to speed? Those would be the main three things, right? Who's going to watch the cat or the dog? Who's going to water the plants? Whatever. But are you ready to do that? If someone said, I have this great opportunity in this new job, you're going to make twice as much as you're making right now with better hours, better time off, blah, blah, blah. Are you ready? Is your resume up to snuff? Right? Are you ready? Do you have clothes that you can actually wear in public because you've been working at home and forgot how to dress for an office? I don't know. All right. So I'm just going to offer that up, that it feels a little sleepy here in the beginning of January and February. However, what I want to say is that it's not. There's an undercurrent of energy happening. There's things bubbling under the surface that you've planted this in 2024 and earlier that are coming up. So as this year unfolds, as you move forward in these first 8 weeks, consider clearing things that no longer serve you. Consider getting the resume up to speed, particularly if you've been complaining about your job, my friends, because the universe will wait for no one. They will take that job away from you if you're like, I don't want this anymore, but you're not acting on it. Okay. So heads up on that, chicken butt. Gemini, in March, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings. These pentacles are about manifesting money in particularly. So there's great things coming in, no doubt. I would feel that anyway, even if this wasn't here, because of the energy and the current of these first couple of cards. So let's go to the second quarter, April, May, and June. Look at this. Another ace. Get out of town. April, May, and June. Wow. Look at it. We just spoke about getting up and getting and going. So we have the Ace of Cups, another new beginning. Aces are new beginnings, friends. And you have them back to back now in March and April. So I was going to say the April of Cups. The Ace of Cups is, again, about your intuition and your feelings. You might be overwhelmed with emotions, but there's more creativity unfolding. There might be more love unfolding, because in May, you are going. Wherever it is you're going to, you're going. Now, I know here in the States, sometimes May is a big time to move from apartments. So that might be happening. School might be ending. You might be graduating. You might be whatever is on the horizon for you in May. There is quick movement happening for that. So you got that going for you. In June, though, you have the High Priestess. Beautiful balance to that first quarter, or that first half of the year. Beautiful card to have for the High Priestess for that 6 month. She is all about receptivity. And sorry, excuse me, choking on a blueberry. She's all about receptivity and intuition. She has all this wisdom and know-how and knowledge with her at her fingertips. She has the power of the moon with her. She has the balance of the yin and yang, the divine masculine and feminine energy. She is a powerhouse to be reckoned with. And this is your June energy. Dang. Look out. Like, anything is possible. I feel like you've taken, like, I don't know, oiled the wheels here, or whatever you did, and you started moving, and you just was like, bam, cards are flying into your direction. Like, things are happening for you, not against you. Here's another new beginning then. In July, August, September, we have the Page of Cups, another cup. Like, these cups are each starting your new quarter. So there's more creativity, more intuition, more emotions, more love. Just water, water, water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe in your life there, Gemini. So heads up on that. In August, we are completing a cycle of sorts. Something is going to be dead, done, and over with. That feels fine with me right now. There's secret blessings in this finish, in the finale here. But there is some sorrow. So let's keep going. This could be heavy. This could be, was not expecting the Three of Swords showing up. The Three of Swords is a loss. And a loss could be a number of things. A loss could be you choosing to leave a relationship, job, house, city, state, whatever, country. You choosing to, right? So the loss could be by choice, or a loss can be something that's taken from you unexpectedly. Or they broke up with you. You got a divorce. Somebody transitioned. You got fired. Whatever. It could be either any of those, right? The swords can be double-edged. So is it a secret blessing as he is holding his hand in the shape of a blessing here? Or are these 10 different sorrow things that happen? I don't know. This is in August and September. So just be gentle with yourself, Gemini. Whatever this change is that's happening, change is inevitable. So how much it impacts you is determined on how much you're doing your inner work. It's not to say that a loss or a blow or even someone passing isn't going to be devastating. But how much are you in charge of your emotions when things occur to you or things happen to you? Okay? Because we are only in charge of what we think, say, and do. So where are you on that? Do you allow things to affect you like you're a live wire cut down in a storm, just zapping around all over the place? Or are you, controlled energy? Let me just say it that way. Because you're in charge of that, my friends. Look at this. In October, we're moving on to calmer shores. I think it's another sword. So we have all this air over here, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We have all this air at the end of September going in October. There's a lot of change happening. I mean, maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces left your little world. I don't know. Well, nope, here's the cups again. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing in November, look at this. You're leaving in October. In November, you're happy again. So go figure. Holy smokes. You can't make this up. Gemini, and you're starting a new path right there in December. Get the freak out. Get the freak out of here. Like, if this is craziness. This is crazy. Like, look, seriously, take a screenshot of this because I can't even make this storybook up. Gemini, what's happening here? We've got a slow start to 25. We're picking up momentum and being in our knowledge, wisdom, and know-how. We're going through changes and we're evolving into something. And all of a sudden, there's like bam, bam, bam. No, it's not to say that you can't keep this momentum going. But it says you're going to take it over here. You're going to calmer shores over here. You are going to leave something or someone behind and move on to happier, more fulfilling, more rewarding, let's even say more courageous path. Because I feel this path in December, it's all about you following your heart, Gemini. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the 8 of Swords. So interesting how the swords are showing up in the latter half of the year, but it is the undercurrent energy of the whole reading. This 8 of Swords is all about you just making your list. The imagery is a little bit daunting and more dramatic than it needs to be, but let's just drive this point home. That this character on the card is bound in low tide with all these swords around her. High tide's going to come in. Is she going to drown? Is she going to break free? And the swords represent thoughts, represent the mind. So when this 8 of Swords shows up, it means that you have so many things on your mind, Gemini. And you might be just doing that, like talking to one version of yourself in your head to the other version of yourself, because you are the twins. I would offer up each quarter writing down your obtainable goals, seeing where you want to go, check them off as you go, so that when you reach this calmer shore in this last quarter, you know exactly where you're going, who you are, what you're doing, and you have all this information from the past 3 quarters of what you've been through to draw from, right? This high priestess says, I have all this knowledge and wisdom. Don't forget that. So in order for, I would say just each quarter, take a time out, write out each month. What are you doing? What are you working on? Where's it going? What do you want to see happen? What steps are you taking to achieve that? Don't just keep writing your dreams down without action steps, because then they'll just remain dreams. Okay, Gemini? We're going to write down the dream and we're going to take the action step. Right? Maybe the action step is to have X amount of money in the bank, but you're in debt. Okay, so how do we work that out? Right? There's ways. Maybe you want to start a new business. Okay, well, it might take 6 months to do that. So when is the first, planning for that? Like whatever it might be. This 8 of Swords is going to say, just write it down. Write down your list, Gemini. I'm here for it. Write in the comments. Let me know what's going on for you, my friends. Again, this is for 2025. I love doing this. I do weekly readings as well, so come back over the weekend to get your July 6th reading. Fat lie. I don't know where I got July from. Write that down. It might be important. That would be in here. The Page of Cups is July 6th. I don't know why I said it. I meant January 6th. So come on back for that, and I will see you then. Take care.